custody.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, became a big movement after the death of George Floyd, and many companies made it a priority. But 2 years later, how do you keep it that way? Vince Sims shows us how one local company is helping businesses do just that in today's community conversation, A Call for Change.
Let's start off by, first of all, telling us more about Caris by KJE. What is this?
Yeah. So Caris by KJE is a tech-enabled consulting firm and leadership development firm. We focus exclusively on talent, culture transformation, and diversity, equity, and inclusion. The firm has been around for about 7 years now, and our name has meaning. Caris is rooted in the Greek word charis, which represents grace, goodwill, and kindness. We believe that we can make great progress together. We can make positive change together when we approach even difficult topics like diversity, equity, and inclusion with those values.
Why is it important to offer these type of services?
So I think it's important for a number of reasons. Diversity, equity, and inclusion have always been important, but most recently, since the tragic social justice issues of 2020, as well as even the impact of the pandemic and the Great Resignation, what we found, I believe, is that some organizations had lowered the priority level on diversity, equity, and inclusion. And so turnover is at an all-time high. Engagement, the war for talent, the ability to attract talent. We're really seeing these issues in the workplace. And we believe that diversity, equity, and inclusion can be powerful enablers to create a competitive advantage for organizations who focus on this in a very intentional, authentic, and strategic way.
As we're now seeing this return to work start to happen and companies are, thinking about this again and welcoming people back, you're studying this and you're looking at this and have a plan about this. Why is this important?
And we wanted to provide organizations with solutions on how to do that. So we published a guide called Achieving Culture Transformation through Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion to help companies really think about how do I focus on diversity, inclusion, bringing people back to work, managing this hybrid environment. And we provided some practical tips that individuals can take, leaders can take, as well as on an organizational level.
Kelly, can you give me maybe one or two examples of what some of these strategies are? What do these companies need to be thinking about?
Sure. So we believe education is the foundation for any type of change in an organization. And so diversity, equity, and inclusion training has to be really at the forefront. But it's also, we provide practical tips for leaders to think about, how do I facilitate meetings in this hybrid environment? How do I make sure that employees are engaged and I'm giving them the opportunity to speak up and to share their ideas and contribute fully and authentically? So sometimes it can be as simple as the way that we facilitate a meeting as a leader. Are we looking for the person who's remaining silent? They likely have something really positive to contribute, but sometimes we have to give them a little extra encouragement and a sense of safety to really share their ideas.
And to hear more of this conversation, go to NBCDFW.com/.